Okay, it's now October out here. It snowed over last weekend, and there's some remnants of that have been on the trail. I'm just doing a really short overnight this week to close out the season out here. It's definitely going to be too cold from here to carry on past this weekend. There's some lower elevation options, and I don't think we're done backpacking for the year, but this is going to be the last one in the Uintas. So I'm going to go peep around at a camp and then possibly get into some fishing. So we'll check in a little bit.
I dropped the pack and decided to fish for a little while because there were some rises. I didn't have any luck, but it was still nice to be out there, clear skies, tossing a line, October in the Uintas. You really can't beat it. I really wasn't in a hurry because this was going to be my last trip of the year out here, so I really wanted to just take my time and enjoy it and soak it all in for what it was.
Okay, nothing here. No catch. No rises next to it. Fishing was super slow, so I'm going to move on, see if I can find a camp, and then try to do a little more fishing before dusk and then get a fire going and then shoot the night sky. We're a little short on daylight in here these days, and you got to really make the most of it. So we'll check you in a bit. Okay, it's just so windy up here. I was going to camp up here, but I'm going to go back down because it's less windy down at the spot I was looking at down there. And yeah, there's good old Mount Watson there, so you can see that. But yeah, it's like even past fall in here. Like all the ground cover has shed all its leaves, and it's just nuts, man. And yeah, this is definitely going to be the last trip out here for the year. I'm going to go find a spot down there and then set up for the night, and then we'll call it there. So we'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, I settled on this spot. It's got a lot of firewood, so you can stay warm and close access to where I want to shoot photography tonight. So we're going to go ahead and roll with this and get things set up here, and then we'll check in a little bit. Okay, camp's all set up. I'm going to go out and do a little more fishing and then come back and settle in for the evening, get my photography stuff ready, make dinner. Yeah, I was trying to go up a little bit farther, but all the places you could camp had snow in the meadows, so I had to come back down the mountain a little bit. I found this spot. This spot's good to go. So as you can see, I got dry ground. So anyways, we're going to go fishing for a little bit and we'll check you in a bit.
I spent most of the evening fishing and just really enjoying myself here. It was nice to be back in the Uintas, tossing a line, and just enjoying the view. This place is beautiful. The fishing wasn't all that great, but I did get one on the line. I got to strip him a couple of times in, and then he was off. That was all the action I got all evening. It was really nice to be here, and I was ready to go to camp because it was starting to get cold.
Okay, even my best shot. Got one hit, one legitimate strike. He just wasn't there when I went to set it. So, that's how it goes. It's October now, going towards middle October. So I'm going to get back to camp, get in the warm stuff, get a fire going, get settled, and make sure that I'm good to go in that route. So that way if I get cold, I've got things managed. So we'll check you in a bit. All right, top of the morning to you. It's day 2 here in the Uintas. It's October now. It's cold. It's definitely not the summer mornings that we're used to waking up in here, but I came prepared. I had gear, so I was warm all night long. I had a great night by the fire. Wish fishing for this trip would have been a little bit better, but you know, I've had a great summer fishing, so I really can't complain. I did get one hit, a pretty solid hit. I just didn't get him into shore. I felt 2 tugs, and then he was off. So on a grasshopper, of course. So yeah, just gonna finish up this coffee here, throw everything in my pack, and hit the trail. We'll check you in a bit. All right, we're all packed up and ready to go. Thanks, Uintas, for a great season out here. Really enjoyed it. Had a great night last night. Great day yesterday. Definitely a little bit of an adventure, even though it was short. Just fun to be out here again. I love this place. The Uintas is my home, so we're gonna get moving.
I dropped the pack lakeside and decided to do a little fishing on the way out. I put my fly rod together and tossed a line for about an hour. I did get 2 hits, with one of them that I actually got on and was stripping it in, but unfortunately he got off before I got him to shore. That's just how it goes. I also had to be mindful because there was a winter storm coming, and it is October, which it can now snow out here at any time. It was a beautiful morning. I was glad to be here, but it was time to go and head out from my last trip out here.
Okay, 2 hits, nothing landed, so we give it a shot. That's just how it goes sometimes. So definitely doesn't spoil the trip. Had a great time out here. Great time hiking, great time walking around, great time seeing this in late fall. And yeah, winter's about to set in up here, so this is our last one in the Uintas. We're gonna hit the trail. We'll check you in a bit. Okay, just got to the Crystal Lake Trailhead, and that's gonna wrap it up in the Uintas this year. It's been a great year out here, a lot of challenges, a lot of big adventures. Really grateful. 2025 in the Uintas was awesome. We'll check you on the next one.